Hi, Monica. So, I'm going to go ahead and do your reading in English just because you can get clear messages. My Spanish lately, I don't know why you would think I live out here in Ecuador, but I don't really go out like that because of masks and all that stuff. I just rather stay at my house. So, um, English it is. Only because I feel like I get clearer messages. I'm not like struggling to figure out a word for something. So let's just see. Let me do it in English, and then if you could tell me if you prefer your readings in English or in Spanish. If you need help with translation of any word that I said or anything that I mentioned in this video, just let me know. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for wanting to do a reading with me again. So we have for you the Ten of Wands, the Empress, and Justice. So, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So I am getting here that you are letting go of a lot of burdens or have been in the process of letting go of a lot of burdens in your life recently. And you've just been in this very loving mode, in your feminine energy, in your power, really empowering yourself, taking responsibility for your happiness is really what I see here, you know, going forth with everything that you're wanting out of your life. And here with the Justice card, like I said, you are making sure that you are getting everything that you want out of life. You're taking care of your happiness. You're in charge of that. You know that, and that's very powerful. You getting the Empress and the Justice card uh, in the reading, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. They're all very powerful cards, basically representing how you've been shifting the energy in your life, like really getting down and deep with what you want going on with you, what ultimately is going to make you happy. And then, let's see, we have appreciation. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which the third chakra is your solar plexus chakra, and the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So, and then the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So I don't know if I've sent you my chakra healing video, but I will go ahead and do that for you. From YouTube, I have it both in English and Spanish. I'll send you both versions. I feel more so that you've been healing your connection with the divine here with the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. That's your crown chakra. That is your divinity. That is your connection to source, to God, to the universe. So that connection, I feel like you're really healing it. You are seeing that things are playing out in your life for a reason. That it's not just this material world that we're living here. It's more so our souls and our spirit, and hence why you're more so going for exactly like I said, you're really digging deep into yourself and really trying to see what it is that you need to do to make yourself happy, to really bring that joy into your life, stepping into that personal power, having that self-confidence. You know, you're a very beautiful, attractive woman, as well as you are very loving. So with all that love that you give out, you also deserve back that same love, that same appreciation. And you also have a lot of appreciation for the things that you have gone through in your life, because, you know, in a way, like I said, everything happens for a reason. You're seeing that. You're seeing that everything's happening for it's a particular reason, and you wouldn't be where you are now had you not gone through all those struggles, all the difficulties, the battles that you've been fighting amongst yourself. But I do feel like you still need to open up verbally about something. Like I feel if anything, if I will, like I said, I'm gonna send you that chakra video only because these three chakras came out in this one spread. But I feel more so like your connection with the divine, your crown chakra, and your personal power, your solar plexus chakra, are you're already in process of healing that. You've been doing work towards that. And I just feel like, all that's left is really your throat chakra, you actually speaking out with your truth, like actually speaking out, laying all the cards out on the table, not beating around the bush anymore, and really just stepping into that authentic truth. Like I said, and then this sword right here is also communication. The swords in the tarot represent communication, talking things out. And so once you get this off your chest, once you relieve yourself off from this burden, from this thing that you've been holding on to for a while, I really feel like the energies are going to flow a lot more easily. Like, I feel like you've been awakened to a lot of things in your life recently, but also I feel like there's still some aspects that you're still trying to work out, deal out. Right here on the Justice card also, the Justice card represents basically a balancing out of the scales, balancing out of karma. So really balancing out the things in your life, that way negative karma doesn't affect you, or vice versa. Maybe negative karma has been affecting you through somebody else. Take that however it resonates. But you are in control of that. And I feel like you just speaking out about it, it's going to balance out the scales. Because I feel like there's something here that's unsaid. There's something here that hasn't been said, hasn't been told, hasn't been communicated. And that is what is left for you to come, really go into. Like I stated before, the Wheel of Fortune, it represents a shifting of energy, going into a new cycle. And you can't really go into this new cycle until you completely close out this old cycle. So I really feel it's with this old cycle, there's something that's not being communicated, not being said, and that kind of holds you back a little bit. But overall, I really see like a development of yourself in these cards. Like, there's been a lot of growing, spiritual growth, as well as mental and emotional growth as well. It's just in your physical world, I feel like you're still a little bit stuck. And that will become unstuck when you actually communicate and, kind of get through this last little hump that you have to get through. And I hope that that's resonating for you, making sense. 9. Okay, yeah, so 11, 12, so these cards right here, this is card 11, and this is card 12. 3 plus 9 is 12. So, you are in a continuation, like you are, slowly but surely finishing up the cycle, going in order, the order that you're supposed to be going through in divine timing, in divine order. Actually, in this card before that was 10. So 10, and then 11, and 12. So you're going in a sequence. You are going in a sequence, and things are happening in divine order. But I feel like that's the next step in the divine order, is for you to speak out. Speak out with absolute 1,000% truth coming from you. No BS. No beating around the bush. No trying to conform to somebody else's feelings or thoughts. Maybe, like, I feel because you are the Empress, you are somebody who is very loving and very caring, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, you don't want to step on anybody's toes, but in the end, you also have to put yourself first, your thoughts, your feelings, they also have to be considered as well, and if nobody else is going to consider them, then you have to put your foot forward and decide what it is that your feelings need, what your internal emotional field needs. Even though, like I said, you have been doing a lot of growing. You've been doing a lot of growing for yourself and really putting yourself first. But there is still something here that still needs to be closed out. So I have Gaia's Garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Wow, that's a very powerful card. That's a beautiful, beautiful card. And actually, it being on top of appreciation, it's really funny because to me they're like similar. Like this is like her in a garden. This is Gaia's garden. There's a lot to be you have a lot to be appreciative for. You have a lot to be grateful for, and you are. You definitely are. But you know, little by little, you've been seeing that what you have in your life is definitely what you deserve. And you know, you're making sure that you keep getting more. Like it's all that love and affection you put out to the world, and it comes back to you. It really comes back to you, and like I said, a lot of people have a lot of appreciation for you, just like you have appreciation for them. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of abundance, and there's more to come too. The Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. And that's exactly what I was saying. Like, I feel like you've been illuminated. You've been enlightened. You've really been connecting to the universe and to the divine. Like, really seeing that this material world, this daily life that we live, going to work, going to the gym, you know, cooking, like, that's not all that there is to this life. So there's definitely being a lot illuminated for you. Right now at this time. And there's lots to celebrate in your life. A lot of success, a lot of growth. And the sacred union, partnership, and romance. And all this is preparing you for a divine union, divine romance, divine partnership, what you actually want, what the Empress deserves. You know, and like I said, with Gaia's Garden, like, you have a lot of powerful women in your reading. Like, there's just a lot of power here with the Queen of Light, Gaia's Garden, and the Empress. So, yeah, like, you do deserve to be loved. You deserve to be loved the way that you want to be loved. But there's also stuff that we need to close out and balance out in order for that good, solid love to actually come in and be long and everlasting and stay till the very end. The Well Watcher, wisdom, power, the divine. So there is a lot of power here that you gain from your angels, your guides, God, the universe. You are gaining a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of wisdom that you've gained. Like I said, like, these are just repeated messages, honestly. Like, there's just so much growth with you at this time, and you're still growing. Like, right now we're in the portal of 222. Or 2/2/22 and 2/22/22. So from February 2nd through February 22nd, there's just a lot of powerful energy. We're still in that portal. So a lot has been going on. A lot is still going to happen. And, you know, just be patient with the process. But definitely keep shedding your light. Keep shedding your love. Keep doing everything that you do out of love. Not out of obligation. Not out of pressure. You know, you still being true and authentic to yourself while still satisfying your needs and what you want out of this world, out of this life. So let me pull some last messages for you. So I have these, like, little papers in here. They have, like, letters and zodiac signs and all sorts of things, words. So we'll see what comes out for you. All right. So I have here the third house, communication, community, siblings. Wow, look at that. Communication comes out again. Like I mentioned before, with the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and the Justice card with the sword. Communication, a lot of communication here. Good communication. That's the house that is being represented right now on your birth chart. So, you know, maybe you also need to do more in your community, whether that's going and hanging out with other friends, your siblings, you know, having more communication with those people that maybe you've lost contact with. Really about creating a community and knowing you're not alone. You have a lot of people on your side, a lot of people that stand by you, a lot of people that love you. So don't feel like you're alone and that you can't reach out to anybody. O, the letter O. Choices. You have choices. We have Scorpio energy, which Scorpionic energy, it's a water sign. It's an emotional energy, but it's one that doesn't like to release their feelings. They're ones that keep them all bottled up. You need to get out of that. You need to release, like I said, that there needs to be a release of the throat chakra. Actually, this is blue also, and that's the color that represents the throat chakra as well. So there's this need for you to communicate. Like the message is very clear with the communication. You have to really communicate what you feel and what you mean and how you mean it. And if things don't go as planned or as you're expressing it, then you got to cut it off with that sword. Cut it off. Earth energy. See, so the earth energy is also why you're not communicating it, because you just want things to be easy going with the flow, no friction, no tension, but at the same time, you just holding it in, you just bottling it up, you not expressing yourself to not disturb the peace, it disturbs your peace internally. Heart chakra. So your heart chakra, I really feel like is yearning for something, somebody, a different type of lifestyle. Go for it. Go for it. Like, you only live once, honestly. If you lose your life tomorrow, would you be satisfied? Like, let's say when we do check-in at heaven, like, when they ask you, are you satisfied with everything that you did with your life? Or are you good? Like, I mean, even though we took you or whatever, like, do you feel satisfied with the choices you made? So you have to determine that. Like, you have to determine, if you were satisfied being where you're comfortably at, or if you should have just taken that risk and been uncomfortable to find out the real happiness and beauty in your life. And then we have the 10th house, career, authority, and reputation. So like I said, maybe you're afraid of your reputation. Maybe you're afraid of losing some sort of power. Maybe you have to sacrifice your career or something like that. Or, and I'm getting with the letter O, options. You have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices. So use those options. And if the letter O resonates for you in any way, you take it that however resonates. But you have options. You have choices. It does not serve you in any way whatsoever to hold all these things in and not express them. You need to really, like I said, I feel like you've really been shifting yourself, but there's something still kind of holding you back. But overall, I see a lot of growth here. I feel a lot of growth for you, and you are coming into and this doesn't even have to be with another partner, just with yourself. This can be with yourself, is more so where I feel the sacred union, like really you connecting to your higher self, to more than outside of this flesh meaty suit that we're wearing. So let me just pull one more card for you from the mermaids and see what we have for you. And then we have tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much-needed self-care. So really take care of yourself. You need to be in calm waters, not stressing yourself out, not feeling anxious, really relieving all that energy, and taking care of yourself, loving yourself, like 100% love for yourself. And worthiness, know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So that's what I have for you, Monica. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I will send you pictures of all this. But yeah, overall, I feel like, you are coming into that realization that you are worthy, that you deserve the best, that you deserve to be tranquil and stress-free, and that this is all true. This is all true. But, overall, you have to, there has to be work before you can actually get to that state of calm. And that hard work, like I feel like I said, it's lingering there. It's lingering, but it's not a lost cause. It's not like, your shot has been taken from you. You got this. You got this, Monica. I hope you have a great day today, and take care, girl.